Hi there guys, yes it is time for yet another theme park worldwide vlog. This time I am here in Lowestoft at the wonderful Pleasurewood Hills theme park, and I've mainly come for that beauty behind me just there. That there, as you might remember it as the Missile American Adventure, which is down in Ilkeston, back down my way, it's in Derbyshire, and it got relocated here when the American Adventure sadly closed down, and it's now under the name of Wipeout. It's great to see it here again. And it's really going to be good. I've not been at this park for about 5-6 years. Pop down today, see what's going on here. I know it's not a very big park, but I'm going to get some good videos and stuff, lots of updates here for the channel, and just show you guys around this park. It's not a very well known park in the UK, so I'm looking forward to showing you guys around Pleasurewood Hills and experiencing it again myself for another time after about 5 or 6 years. It's going to be a good day. Wipeout's testing. So here I am then on Wipeout. Now, like I say, Wipeout was one of my childhood rides under its old name Missile when it was at the American Adventure theme park. Now the American Adventure I've got fond memories of. Obviously it was a lot closer to where I live, sort of in Derbyshire. I live in Staffordshire, just near Alton Towers, obviously. I'm sure you all know that by now. So it was a fond memory, much like going to Alton Towers. It's good to be back on this ride. I mean, you get a beautiful view across the park from this as well. You can even see the sea in the distance. Really good. Cannot wait. You can also see Marble Madness in the distance as well, which is the new ride for this year. Great view of the coaster. It's one of them rides where when it gets to the top of the lift hill, it doesn't stop. It's straight down, off we go. Woo! Oh my god. Woo! It's a big rock. It's the stop. Jolt. It's that jolt there, what you gotta love. Same again, there's no messing about when it gets to the top of this lift hill. And we're about to do that all again, backwards. Here we go. Love these boomerang coasters. Woo! Woo! Hey! Oh, that's cool. The Cobra. Oh, beautiful. Woo! There we go. And that's Wipeout. Woo! Honestly, that ride, you gotta love it. If you've not been on a boomerang, there's not many about in the UK anymore. You got this one. Obviously the one at Pleasure Island as well, and it's really cool. Make sure you go and give them a go. It's a really good ride. Wipeout, Pleasurewood Hills. As you saw there, I was on Wipeout enjoying myself there. It feels a lot different to when it was at American Adventure. Obviously I was a lot younger then when I rode it at American Adventure. One of my first coasters, living only around 30 miles from the American Adventure. But yeah, it felt obviously a lot more tame. I've been on a lot bigger rides and stuff now since riding that. But it was good. It was good to get back on it again. With it being in the same sort of colour scheme and that as well, it just had a nice feel. It's also by a lake here as well. I don't know if any of that's picked up in the footage, but it's by a lake. So it also feels like American Adventure as well. Really like that. It sort of reminisced a bit of my childhood now. So next I'm going to go and try the brand new for 2014 Marble Madness, which was actually a roller coaster where Hero is at Flamingo Land. You might have heard me talking about it in the Flamingo Land vlog, saying how Hero's replaced it and how this was a much better ride. It's had a complete recolour scheme here, repaint, awesome new cars, but look a hell of a lot like Minions. But I don't know how they got away with that. But here it is, Marble Madness, in its new location. Brand new for 2014 here at Pleasurewood. It looks like a brand new ride, to be honest. Nice classic Wild Mouse. Let's get on. One of 4 roller coasters here at the park. on the new for 2014 Marble Madness. It's a marathon roller coaster that used to be at Flamingoland. There we go. I love how these things push you into the side like that. Woo! Oh. All the way. Oh, really nice views to see. Fantastic. It's alright when you're on your own. When you're with two people, it can get a bit squashy. Ooh, drop. Just like being back at Flamingo. That time. Woo! Oh, should have sharpened the brakes up a bit there. Drop coming up. Woo! Oh yes. They've definitely sharpened these brakes up. Marble Madness, there we go. Airtime camel hump. Woo! Woo! Sharp brake again, yeah? Oh. Brilliant. Marble Madness. Come and try it out here at Pleasurewood Hills. Woo! Awesome ride there, as you saw on Marble Madness. Really like what they've done with it here. They do look like minions though. As you saw there, you get a lovely view over to the sea in the distance as well, which is really, really cool. Now, since I last visited Pleasurewood Hills about 5 or 6 years ago, already I can tell there's been a lot of improvements. And one of my main draws to the park this time was for this. It's Hobbs Pit. Now, Hobbs Pit has been rated as one of the scariest rides in the UK. It's a dark ride / experience. Don't know everything about it. I know a few little details. Opened a couple of years ago. It's actually got a 12A rating. So it's pretty scary. So I'm going inside Hobbs Pit. Don't know what to expect, but it's going to be good. I'll be scared.
That's what I want to go. Okay. Hobbs Pit there, really good attraction. I was in with a really good group as well. Didn't realise you got batched in such small groups. I mean, only 4 of us went through on that. Whether it was because there was hardly anybody in the queue or not, I'm not too sure if that's the norm. But yeah, really, really impressed with that attraction. I give it a good 8 out of 10. Scare factor, I give it probably 6 out of 10. I mean, the actors were very, very good in there. Obviously, all the ride staff and that. There was no, make sure you keep your arms and legs inside and hold on to the handrails. It was all themed in with that experience, in with that ride, which I really, really like with an attraction. So Hobbs Pit definitely lived up to what I was expecting. I'll be having a few more rides on that later on. It's a shame that obviously the camera can't come in there for you guys to see it, but really, really good. And I think it's better that it can't come in because it makes it more of a surprise to come here yourself to Pleasurewood Hills and give it a go. Since I last spoke to you, I've been on a few more rides. I went on the Jolly Roger, which is an awesome drop tower. Really, really forceful. I rate that like better than some of the intimate ones, better than Hurricane Condor in terms of force. Nowhere near as tall as you saw by the footage, but so much force, it zoomed you down and literally, you know, it pushed you down. Really, really, really good. Went on one of the worst KMG afterburners that I've ever been on. Where's the entrance to this one? Going on Rattlesnake now. Didn't actually come on this last time I was here. I don't remember much about my last video.
the thing and you get given a stamp.
So I just went on the little junior coaster. Really, really good there. Really impressed actually. Really good for a junior coaster. Obviously it's quite an old ride, but it was really, really good. I was quite impressed with that for going around all the trees. Woo! Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Yeah, boys. Woo! Oh yeah, Theme Park Worldwide. Love it. But yeah, I'm having a nice day today, nice and relaxing. The plan for today is obviously to spend here to do all the rides, and then I'm heading up to Great Yarmouth, which is about 9 miles away from here, where I'm going to the Pleasure Beach, not Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. I'm going to be doing some of the rides there, which is going to be awesome. But I've just been on one of the most boring rides I've ever been on, and that's this. It's basically like a chair cable car, but you sit in it, it goes over water. But you know, like if you play Roller Coaster Tycoon and you can set the cable car to 2 mile an hour, 6 mile an hour, or 9 mile an hour, that was on like the 2 mile an hour setting. It took about 15 minutes to get all the way across, so it was quite a long ride. So I'm going back down this way, going to do Hobbs Pit again now. Love Hobbs Pit, really good. Fantastic attraction, absolutely do love that. One of the best dark rides in the country. And this sign just proves it. Theme Park Tourist rated it, here you go. Pleasurewood Hills as its target of building a ride that wouldn't look out of place at Alton Towers or Thorpe Park. Nice shout out there for the wonderful Alton Towers and Thorpe Park, which is really, really good. Might go back on Marble Madness thing now. Sun's beautiful here today. Really, really nice weather. Gonna check out the food offering here at the park soon as well. That'll be interesting to see what they do. Having a really good day here at Pleasurewood Hills. Weather's nice, park's not too busy, got loads and loads of rides in. So yeah, it's really, really good. I've been pressing Marble Madness, just done Timber Falls. It's not like your standard, so obviously it's a travelling log flume, what they've got here permanently. But it's not like Zambezi, for example, at Westminster Safari Park. It's a bit of a different layout, which is nice. They're normally quite a standard layout, those things, so that was quite good. Heading down this end of the park now, because I know there's another coaster what I've not done yet, and that's Enigma. That's the last coaster I need to get on here. Went on that last time I did come here to the park, so gonna have a go on that. Awesome. Yeah, seagulls. So I went on Enigma, which took about 25 minutes to get on because it ran on one train with 8 seats, which isn't very good really. Probably one of the worst throughputs I've ever seen on a roller coaster, which isn't very good. They should at least have 2 trains, especially if it's only got 8 seats as well. But hey ho, you know, that's what happens, isn't it? So it's a shame. Anyway, on to the next ride, just on the drop tower 3 times in a row. I think everybody's too scared down south to go on these drop towers, because no one seems to be riding it. Going on this now, whatever this is. As you saw there, that was a nice little relaxing, gentle boat ride called Myths and Legends. I enjoyed that. I remember going on that last time actually when I came. Forgot it was here actually. I could have sworn that it was a Gulliver's. But yeah, really nice little boat ride. A bit like some of the stuff what Europa Park have. It's absolutely boiling here today. Lovely weather. Don't know why I'm still wearing my hoodie, but it's going to come off in a minute because it's absolutely roasting. It's only just gone 1:30. I've done so many rides as you've seen today. It's been great. So going to do another Hobbs Pit. Why not? I love that thing. Great. Marble madness. This way to hell. Or maybe not, but it's still quite good. So I'm leaving Pleasurewood Hills there with very, very good thoughts. I've had 5 rides on Hobbs Pit, 10 rides there on Wipeouts, and a couple of rides on all the other coasters and attractions here at the park. I'm really, really impressed with Pleasurewood Hills. Much better and much more improved than my last visit here. Like I say, it was about 5 or 6 years ago, which is quite a lot of time. I think there is a few updates what are needed. Mainly, I noticed the lack of audio throughout the park. I thought it would be nice to have some themed music going on around the park. I know they play like the local radio station in some areas, but most of the park it is quite bland in terms of music, and also some additional theming wouldn't go amiss in some areas as well. But it's a fantastic park. I wouldn't say it's a full day park, no, you don't need to come here from 10 till 6. It's just gone 2 o'clock now. I've only been in the park for 4 hours. I've had multiple rides on things and it's been a busy day. And that includes I've done all the family rides as well. Obviously not the little kids rides, but not this time. Not like yesterday at Adventure Island. If you've not seen that vlog, check it out. But yeah, really, really good park. By all means, it's definitely worth coming to visit. I know it's a long way to come. You know, it's a bit out of the way sort of over in East Anglia, unless you live over in East Anglia. But yeah, it's definitely worth coming to. And I would recommend it. Favourite ride here, of course, it has got to be Wipeouts. I'm about to get run over by that car, but should not be driving that fast down a road where there's pedestrians at the side. But yeah, it's been a very, very good day. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. That's not the end of the vlog, as you can probably tell by the length. Heading now down into Great Yarmouth, which is about 9 miles away. Gonna head down there to the next park, which is the Pleasure Beach, home to one of the oldest wooden roller coasters in the UK. And it's a bloody good ride as well. So we're gonna head down there, get on some more rides. Can't wait, I've not been there for about 5-6 years either. So it's gonna be real. See you down in Great Yarmouth. So after an awesome morning at the wonderful Pleasurewood Hills, I'm now reminiscing my childhood here at Joyland. Now, I used to come here when I was like 5 years old and 6 years old, and always go on the rides here, so I thought I'd come back like 10-15 years later and come and experience it and see what it's like. And it's not changed one single bit. They've still got the little Spooky Express coaster, which runs on this little mountain. They've still got the little tubs ride, they've still got the little snails. So I thought it'd be nice for my own personal sort of reasons to come back here and experience this like when I was a kid. Amazing memories. I've got to thank my wonderful parents for taking me to all these places when I was a kid. It's nice to come back. Spooky Express. One of two amusement parks what there is in Great Yarmouth. There's this and also the Pleasure Beach down the other end. We'll be heading after a few rides here. Let's have a look at what Joyland has to offer, shall we? As you saw that, I really enjoyed Joyland. It was nice to sort of reminisce my childhood by going back on them rides, especially the snails. I mean, I just remember going on them when I was little, when I was a kid, and it's so nice. I mean, the whole of Great Yarmouth's lovely. It's like a nicer version of Blackpool. And the beach and sea's a lot nicer as well. Right, so I'm heading down to the other end now. Home to the Pleasure Beach. Home to that epic wooden roller coaster. So I'll see you down there. Sandy Beach. So I was walking along Great Yarmouth seafront, looked to the side and thought, hang on a minute, there's a sea life centre here. It's a Merlin-owned sea life centre, and I've got a Merlin annual pass in my wallet. So I took a quick diversion on the way to Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach and come inside Great Yarmouth Sea Life. Never actually been in this sea life centre, so it's nice to be in one that's a little bit different than London, Birmingham, Manchester, Blackpool, all the other ones in the UK that I've done. I think this is probably the only one that I've not done, so now I've done it. Let's have a little look round. Oh, it's making me want fish and chips. Ooh. Say hi to Theme Park Worldwide viewers. Okay, maybe not.
Stay there, you two. I can't see. Just tiptoe a little wait on it. There he is. Look, he's putting his head up. She's
It's quite a little bit different to other sea life centres that have been around the country. Lots of other effects. The penguin enclosure's outside, which is interesting, as you saw there. And then some sort of light tunnel now with all mirrors and lighting effects. It's got a very, very different layout to the other sea life aquariums that Merlin own. It makes it a lot better, a lot more unique. I mean, look at this. This is really good effect. Someone's toilet, and it opens. Whee! Who's lighting off bubbles? Theming's fantastic. Really impressed with Great Yarmouth Sea Life Centre. Definitely never been in there before. One of the best themed sea lives I've ever been in, actually. Probably the second favourite after Manchester. It's not the biggest, but it's not about the size, it's what you do with it. Yeah, it's a really good attraction. All the little Chinese themed area as well, with like the little pagoda and stuff. Thought that was really cool. I'm now inside the Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. Not associated with Blackpool Pleasure Beach in any way at all, this park. This is also my childhood. It's amazing walking around after all these years and not being here. And this is the main draw why we've come to Pleasure Beach today to ride this. Wow, look at that. I went on it once when I was a child. I've only been on this ride once. I have got the credit before, but not properly. I can't remember anything much about it, apart from lots of tunnels, quite a nice little bit of airtime. And of course, with this ride being one of the oldest wooden roller coasters around, a host actually has to sit on board to control the braking in the middle of the train. A bit like the Scenic Railway at Margate. Amazing. Fantastic. Let's go and get on board. Roller coaster. Nice classic name there. Can't wait to get back on this classic traditional ride. So I've just come off roller coaster, and wow, you know, it's just what I remember really. A beautiful traditional wooden coaster, one of the first to be built, and it really is a classic ride. The fact that they've got the manual brake, and I did the POV there from near the back so you guys could see the manual brake in action, and the actual host sat on the train. Amazing. There's not many wooden coasters like that anymore. It's great that this is still standing. Let's just hope it stays that way here at Pleasure Beach. Anyway, let's go and have a little bit of a view over. Gonna go on the One Token Spectacular. That is the monorail. It goes around the whole park and the perimeter, so you get a nice view. Let's go on there. works like a wristband or token system. Because I'm only doing a few rides, there's the coaster and the snails, there's no point in getting a wristband tonight, but they do one for £13.50 after 5 o'clock till 9, and it's £19 for the whole day, so it's quite a good value. But as you can tell, it's not the most glamorous of theme parks, but it's got a good traditional atmosphere. I do like it. It's got the monorail. Day of celebrating rides from my childhood. It's now time to ride my all-time favourite ride of my childhood, and that is this Snails and Fairy Tales. This was actually my favourite ride for about 5 years when I was little, and look at it. Absolutely adore this. Let's get back on. It's been emotional. It's been a hell of a long time since I've ridden this. A good time around Pleasure Beach there. It was really good. I mean, it's quite a dated park, and I think there's a lot of places in there what need some renovations. Quite a lot of it looks pretty much identical to how I remember it when I was a child. I mean, things are moving forward now for the seaside industry, and I think Great Yarmouth's really keeping its appeal as a traditional seaside resort, unlike maybe Blackpool, where it's too modernised now and there's no classic feel. Here there is a good classic feel, and it's busy, there's stuff going on, it's pumping. Blackpool's died down a hell of a lot. I've had a fantastic day today. Obviously I've been to the 3 biggest attractions in the area. It's been absolutely fantastic, and I hope you've enjoyed it here on the vlog. It's also been National Roller Coaster Day today, and so I think it's been nice to do roller coaster here at Pleasure Beach and Great Yarmouth as well on that special day. But no, it's been a really good vlog, really good trip. I'm just going to have a bit of a chill out now by the sea, and then I'll move on to highlights of this awesome trip. There it is through the trees. An emotional moment for me now, and that's been one of the reasons of today and coming back to Great Yarmouth after all these years. It's been a long time since I've come here, and this used to be our family holiday. That there's the Vauxhall holiday park, and I've got so many amazing memories as a child of my mum and dad bringing me to there every year. I'd be so excited, and I remember coming here to Great Yarmouth and going to the Pleasure Beach and walking along the front and going in the model village, and you know, it gets me really emotional. And I'm going to get really deep now, and I just want to say, because I know my mum and dad, they'll still watch some of these videos. They say they don't, but I know they watch them sometimes. So I want to dedicate this video to you and just thank you basically for everything that you've done over, I'm 21 now. I know I go abroad and all these different theme parks and that now, but if it wasn't thanks to my parents, I probably wouldn't have been the person I was today. Theme Park Worldwide wouldn't have existed, and it is all thanks to them. And I find it special. I've just walked about half a mile away from where I needed to go just to come and see that. And that caravan, it's been about 10 years since I last stayed there, and the caravan what I stayed in, you know, is still there, and that is a really special moment for me. Sorry for getting all emotional at the end of the vlog. It's been a fantastic day. It's been a long vlog. It's been a great vlog from the wonderful Pleasurewood Hills. Knackered now, I'm walking up the hill. Wonderful Pleasurewood Hills, the Pleasure Beach in Great Yarmouth. We went in the Sea Life Centre, and of course having a little look round the other amusements here as well. It's been a fantastic park. trip, an amazing vlog. I'm out of breath, I'm knackered. It's quite a steep hill, that, you know, for any of you that have ever walked it before. But that was a really nice way to end this vlog. Really emotional. Legoland tomorrow. Thanks for watching Theme Park Worldwide Vlogs. Just been on my own in this one. My name is Shawn Sandbrook. My highlight of this trip is going to be coming back to Vauxhall then. Absolutely strange one, I know, because I've done new rides and everything in this trip. But that's just an amazing moment for me, and just thanking my parents for everything they've ever done for me. Thanks, Mum and Dad. That's a nice way to end it. That means it's time to cue those credits. See you later, guys. Legoland in the morning.